Hello everyone! I hope everyone's doing really good. Some of you probably recognize where I'm at. I'm in the classroom today. I had to come in and grab a few things, and I wanted to read a story while I'm here. So this book is called The Little Flower Seed. Some of you may know who this is. This is Clifford the Big Red Dog. This book does not have an author on the front of this book. Let's open up the front page and see if there's an author in there. The title is The Little Flower Seed. Oh, it says the author is Sarah Fish and the illustrator is Bob Roper. So let's go ahead and get started. Spring is in the air, Clifford. Emily Elizabeth said, "Can you feel it?" Clifford wagged his tail. It was true. Early spring is the best time to plant a new garden, said Mrs. Howard. The courtyard will look pretty when our garden starts to bloom, Emily Elizabeth said. We'll have lots of vegetables and flowers in the garden, Clifford, Emily Elizabeth said. Even some carrots for Daffodil. Clifford looked and smelled, but he didn't see any carrots or flowers. Why didn't he see any carrots or flowers? Emily Elizabeth and her mother worked and worked. They dug holes in the dirt. What fun, Clifford thought. Then Emily Elizabeth dropped something tiny into each hole. Do you know what it was? Mrs. Howard covered each hole with dirt. What is going on? Clifford wondered. All the seeds are planted, Emily Elizabeth shouted. Good work, said Mrs. Howard. Let's go fill the watering can and water our new garden. Now it's my turn to dig, thought Clifford. He dug and dug. I'm helping too, he thought. Uh-oh. Was he really helping or was he hurting? No, no, Clifford, Emily Elizabeth shouted. Stop digging up those seeds. Clifford was so confused. He didn't know what he did wrong. He was confused because he saw them digging and he thought that it was his turn to dig. But really, he was just digging up all the seeds. Seeds have to stay in the ground to become trees and flowers, explained Emily Elizabeth. This sounded strange to the tiny red puppy. It rained the next day. Rain is good for our gardens, Daffodil told Clifford. Why? Clifford asked. Seeds need water to help them grow, Daffodil said. In a few days, Clifford saw something wonderful. The little flower seed had grown into a tiny plant. Soon all the seeds grew into a tiny garden, into a tiny green plant. Clifford thought they were beautiful. Emily Elizabeth watered the garden every day, and every day the weather got warmer and warmer, and the plants grew and grew. Look at all the different plants there that are growing. They all started from a little seed. They just needed soil, sunlight, and water. The sunflower was Clifford's favorite. When summer came, the puppy loved to stay cool in its shade. Isn't it wonderful? Mr. Sidarsky said, and the seeds are delicious. You are a good gardener, Clifford, Daffodil said. This is the best carrot I've ever eaten. Look how happy Clifford is. Emily Elizabeth, you should be very proud, said Mr. Howard. You grew a whole garden from little seeds. Clifford barked happily. The sunflower was growing and so was he. Who knew how big they'd both get? Look at that garden. It is full of different types of things. It looks like there's sunflowers and tomatoes and carrots that grow underneath the ground. Cabbage and sweet peas. And that is the end of our story. So I thought this story was really neat because it is now springtime. So this is the time that you would be planting all these flowers and vegetables. I actually started a garden at my own house, and whenever it gets warm enough, I'm going to take it and put the vegetables outside. So I hope that everyone's having a good day.